What's up, everyone? This is Rajan Nanavati of HailToTheDistrict.com, and by now, most of you have heard the news, I think first broken by Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network, that the Washington football team has hired former San Francisco 49ers VP of Player Personnel and former Washington Redskins cornerback Martin Mayhew as a high-ranking executive in the newly restructured front office with a title that's actually to be determined. But the reports are that he'll be working with Head Coach Ron Rivera and the newly hired General Manager Marty Hurney. Now, the entire subject of the general manager spot has been a hot topic among us fans of the Washington football team, so my perspective is this, which I've actually mentioned before. In a recent radio interview of Rivera on 106.7, he mentioned that the core of his new search for a general manager extends well past the football stuff. Specifically, there's a ton of operational and business components that he's all but looking to offload so he can exclusively focus on coaching the team and setting the direction for what they do on the football field. To that end, I see Hurney being the public-facing, business and operations-focused executive with this team, especially given his background in the media and largely outside of football, outside of being the GM of the Carolina Panthers, which to that end I think he'll have a large input on the player personnel side, but much more of that, including the lion's share of duties previously held by Kyle Smith, who undoubtedly won't be a part of this team's future anymore, will be handled now by Mayhew, with a big assist from current Director of Pro Player Personnel Eric Stokes. I think Mayhew will be a lot more involved in the college scouting process, with Stokes being the guy more involved with free agency, practice squad, and in-season player personnel acquisition decisions. So point being, instead of having the centralized all-powerful president of football in DC like we used to have, Rivera wants to take a much more collaborative approach with multiple smart people running the various front office aspects of this team and making joint decisions that are in the best interest of the Washington football team. And given what we're used to seeing from the former all-powerful personnel czar we had here, who basically left this franchise in ruins on the way out, it's nice to see that someone has the best interest of the team instead of the best interest of their own agendas at the top and the foremost of their priorities.